here's the background. Pioneer Foods has recalled some LiquiFruit apple juice products, as you say. This after higher levels of a toxic substance which occurs naturally was found in apple concentrate supplied to the company. The substance is called patulin. So how widespread is this? Pioneer Foods CEO Tertius Carstens joins us now for more details on that. Tertius, thanks very much indeed for your time. So before we get into the problem of the concentrate, I just want to get into what you are recalling specifically. The apple juice, as I understand, mainly the smaller cans. How should consumers identify what exactly is being recalled?
Yeah, good afternoon, Devin, and thanks for the opportunity. You are correct. It's the LiquiFruit branded 100% apple juice specifically, and consumers can identify the product by the date or batch code that we will communicate through media and in newspapers and on our website as well.
So, as I understand it, you get your concentrate from suppliers, and this naturally occurring toxin, patulin, was too high in some of these concentrates. I mean, how did we miss that? What's the background here?
Yeah, you are correct. It's a natural occurring mycotoxin in apples and therefore an apple concentrate that is used for apple juice manufacturing. Now, our supply chain operates on quality governed by supplier arrangements and then followed up with certificates of analysis and quality control and verification thereafter. And it's in one of these that we've discovered a discrepancy and therefore immediately given the importance of this, initiated this recall because the patulin levels were above the regulated level.
Tertius, how dangerous or how bad of a risk is this?
We are obviously governed by the regulatory thresholds and therefore the action that we have taken. I specifically myself can't pronounce on the scientific and medical specificity, but we understand from the World Health Organization that it can cause nausea, amongst other symptoms. It obviously is dependent on the total quantity of intake by any user.
And obviously the concern is now, I mean, you would get retailers taking this off the shelf, of course, but I mean, the concern certainly from your PR over the last few hours would be for consumers to have a watch out for those specific products. And incidentally, we're showing them on the screen at the moment. The 1 litre clear apple is one of those pictures being shown. And you obviously would want the consumers to just be aware and not go into that if they find any of these on any shelves.
Yes, we would like our consumers, and we urge them to make note of the batch codes and the date coding, and obviously return the goods that they might have in their pantries to the retailer where they've purchased it to be refunded as well, and for us to take care of the destruction of the tainted product.
I've seen this, just doing some reading, I've seen this occurrence happen before globally, where apple juice in particular, in some of the international stores, was also being recalled. So I mean, this is not sort of locally specific. One wonders if there is a connection between those recalls that happened internationally. I've read about them, I think about a week ago.
I can't speak to the specifics of the international recall. Our dilemma is given the supply by a local South African supplier, and therefore our recall is based for product manufactured here in South Africa, sold in the South African market and also into some of our exports markets, but it's mostly on the African continent.
All right, we'll leave it there. Tertius Carstens, the Pioneer CEO, Pioneer Foods CEO. Thanks very much indeed for your time.